Hey guys, it's Becky Hoy, founder of Brave Crate, the monthly deployment countdown box for military spouses, and I'm here to show you everything inside of the September Brave Crate. Before I do that, I just wanted to show you this tank top I've been completely obsessed with this month. It is from the Rosie Project, and it's their MilSpouse tank top. It's so comfortable, I don't want to take it off. Full disclosure, I actually also spilled wine on it 2 days ago while I was finishing up the Brave Crate packing, and it's gone. You can't see it at all. So, glowing endorsement for this tank top. It's so good. It's wine proof. And I'm going to put a link to it in the description so you can go and check it out for yourself if you're interested. They have a ton of other great stuff on their shop too. So go ahead and check out the Rosie Project when you can. All right, so every month we send a box of tools, tips, and treats for military spouses who are braving deployment and want to reclaim that season as a season of self-development, as a season of growth in their long-distance marriage, and as a season of self-care and wellness. And so we focus as a community on a theme every single month, and this month's theme is near and dear to my heart. The theme is Sleep Tight. And this is something that I personally really struggled with during my husband's first deployment. I had some pretty serious insomnia. That was a big transition for me, which is funny because he had been in basic training before that. He had been in AIT and his job school before that. And for some reason, just that extended season of sleeping alone was really, really difficult for me. And I know that it's kind of a universal struggle for all of us. It's incredible when I think about non-military couples who could literally go their entire lives and never spend a night apart. And we as military spouses, even though it's a major challenge, it can feel like a huge burden, but we are given this opportunity to develop this skill and to learn how to take control over our sleep habits in a way that a lot of other people never have the opportunity to do. So it's a challenge. It's something that has been really difficult for me, and that I'm really grateful to have gotten a handle on, but also something I'm so excited for our community to dig into because it's so important. Sleep is a keystone habit. It affects every other part of your life. If you're not sleeping well, then you're not going to wake up and be able to utilize your morning well. You're not going to have the energy you need to run after those goals that you are trying to chase down before homecoming. So, okay, I've gone on long enough about why I love the theme of this box. It's so important to me, and we've got some great stuff happening this month around it. So, I'll stop talking. Let's see what's inside the box. So when you open up your Brave Crate, one of the new things you'll see is that we're just reminding you that you've got another month down. Every time your Brave Crate comes, that's your reminder that you have crushed another month of deployment. And we hope when you see this that you'll just think back to the month behind you and reflect on all of the incredible things that you accomplished in that last month. So open up your box, and as always, you will see your challenge card. We're gonna wait to open this until we go through all the products in our box. But also, the very first kind of area in your box that you're gonna see is this sticker, deployment is tough, but you are tougher. That's kind of our mantra here in the Brave Crate tribe, and so we always want that to be a reminder that you have when you open your Brave Crate. So along with our new boxes, we also have new inserts. When you first rip open that paper, wrapping up your Brave Crate, you always see an insert, and it looks a little different, and I am totally in love with it. So on this side, you'll just see a little bit about that month's theme and some instructions on what we think is a really helpful way to use your Brave Crate for the month. And then on the other side, you'll see all the products in the box, what they are, why we put them in there, where you can learn more about them. And of course, my favorite thing in your Brave Crate every single month is the calendar. And this is like a weird size to put a calendar on, right? So we had to go big, and we added a few new features to your calendar. As always, it says September 2018, Moments of Joy. We want you to record all the great stuff you're doing in September on here. We've put some Q&As and tutorials and trainings happening on Braveboard. That's a part of your box on the calendar already. We've added when your October Brave Crate is going to be on its way, when your next box ships, because that's important to count down to. And also now on the bottom, you have a place to record your goals and the things you need to do during the month. So you guys can see that. I think that's such a neat addition. It's something I really need. It was helpful in our last month when we were doing bullet journaling to kind of figure out where things go in relation to one another. And I think that having a space to record goals and to do items is really helpful. So comment and let us know what you think of the new calendar. I'm a calendar crazy person. I love them. I can't get over them. So I might be a little overexcited about the calendar. You guys can tell me. Comment and let us know what you think. All right. So getting into the actual products. The very first thing that I want to show you from this month's Brave Crate is this chamomile apple tea from Story of My Tea. Now, this company creates amazing loose leaf tea blends, and they just happen to have a few that are really specific to sleep, and this chamomile apple tea is one of them. If you give it a quick smell, you're going to see that it's got hints of cinnamon, it's got hints of apple. It's just beautiful in itself. It's pretty, like I just want to look at it. It's gorgeous. And it's perfect to add to your bedtime routine. This is the perfect way to kind of wind down at the end of the day and really get our minds and our bodies in a state that is ready to enter into sleep and the rest of our bedtime routine. Now, if you're not a loose leaf tea drinker already, sometimes you get things like this and you're like, oh, great, I have no way to brew that. So we sent these reusable tea bags along with the tea. And so if you don't have a tea steeping device or other tea bags that you can use, we've got you covered. One of the things that I love about these tea bags is, number one, you got 5 of them, so you could have a tea party with your friends if you want to. And number 2, they're completely reusable. So all you do is measure out your tea and put it inside the bag, and then you pull it closed and steep it in your cup. And then when you're done, empty all the tea out of it, rinse it out with some water, and you can use this over and over and over again to steep other blends of tea or the same blend of tea. It doesn't matter. And I just love how eco-friendly they are. I love that it's not something you're going to just throw away when you're done with it. They're super durable. So hopefully you love these. Can't wait to see how you use the tea and the reusable tea bags to really improve your nighttime routine. This next item is so much fun, and I can't wait to see your pictures with it. So we've guessed what everyone in the Brave Crate community is dreaming of when they're sleeping, and I think we got it right. We have this Dreaming of Homecoming sleep mask, and I'm going to put it on because I can't help myself. You really can just wear this while you're sleeping. If you have light sensitivity, it's super comfy. And the really fun thing is that everyone who sees you is going to know not to wake you up because you're dreaming of something really exciting. So our challenge this month is actually related to this product. So I'm going to show you guys that right now since I've got the inside scoop and I already know. So you pull your challenge card off, flip it over, and you'll see the challenge on the back. So this month, your challenge is to decide on your ideal bedtime and your ideal wake-up time, because the two are very connected, and then highlight a week on the calendar that we sent. And on that week, stick to your ideal bedtime and ideal wake-up time for 7 days straight. When you're done with the challenge, let us know you completed it by taking a selfie in your favorite pajamas with your Dreaming of Homecoming sleep mask, and just to let us know that you completed your challenge. And I can't wait to see everyone's selfies. They're going to be really, really cute. And most importantly, hopefully it's a fun way to kind of celebrate at the end of a week where you've developed a new sleep routine. So I hope you guys love these. I really can't wait to see pictures with them. And I'll post my own picture with my favorite jammies, which are really not cute, and the Dreaming of Homecoming sleep mask. All right, continuing into our Brave Crate. This is a custom item that has been designed specifically for Brave Crate subscribers, and it is a Pillow Talk DIY pillowcase postcard. So this is for you to send to your spouse in their next care package. And when you open it up, you'll see it's really big. Can you guys see that? This is a pillowcase that looks like a postcard. And it is made to kind of recreate for your spouse that nightly rhythm that you have before heading to bed of having a little bit of pillow talk. I didn't realize it until my husband had been deployed for a little while that a part of my bedtime routine was actually chatting with him before bed. Skype and time differences do not always allow us to do that during deployments. And there's just something really nice about hearing or reading something sweet from your spouse before you drift off to sleep. And so we're calling this the Pillow Talk pillowcase. You can write all over it. There's a to and a from, so if you've got cute nicknames for one another, that's what goes there. And then a big area for you to write a sweet note that they can read every night before they head to bed. On the right side, you can decorate it as much as you want. And of course, we're not just gonna send you a pillowcase that needs to be decorated, but we also sent these great fabric markers for you to decorate it with. So really pretty colors in there. I can't wait to see how you guys design these, so please post pictures. I'm like anxiously waiting to see what you do. I think that they're going to be so much fun and just a really kind of unique and fun gift for you to send to your spouse in their next care package. So, all right, one more thing to share with you inside the box, and that is the book Read 'em and Sleep by Nick Mosca. This is a book that's centered around mindfulness-based insomnia relief. So Nick Mosca is a sleep expert and also an expert in mindfulness and the way that those two topics intermingle. I love reading before I go to bed. I absolutely love picking up a book and digging into it. But the reality is, like, if I'm reading Harry Potter, it's really hard for me to stop reading and go to bed when I don't know what's happening to Hermione and Ron, and I'm waiting to turn the page, and I'm keeping myself awake trying to get into the story and waiting to see what happens. And Nick actually designed this book specifically to be read while you're preparing for sleep. So if you struggle with that as well, or even if you've never read before bed, this is a really good tool for you to start implementing into your bedtime routine. So these stories are not meant to be exciting. These stories are not meant to be something that's like a page turner that you really want to find out what happens next. Nick Mosca has specifically written these stories to lull you into sleep. So if you're reading it and you're like, oh, I just can't get through it, that's exactly what we want. We want you to be reading this and kind of just being mindful about what you're reading and allow your brain to start to turn off. So these stories are stimulation free and really invite you to just choose a chapter and read along with it until you're ready to drift off to bed. So those are all of the products in this month's Brave Crate. Of course, be sure to tag us in all of your different pictures of the products. And don't forget, we've got some great Q&As and trainings. Nick Mosca has actually offered our community a personalized mindfulness webinar that we're going to be sending out on September 4th. And then we have a special webinar called 8 Steps to Sleeping Better, and that is with Ronnie Welch. And Ronnie is an integrative adult sleep coach and also the founder of Sleeptastic Solutions. And she's going to be with us on September 15th and going to walk us through 8 steps that we can implement right now to improve our sleep quality and get some better rest during deployments. So, hope you love everything inside of your box. I'm thrilled about it. Be sure to tag us in your unboxing videos, tag us in your pics of the products that you love in your challenge, and we will see you next month. We'll be revealing our theme for October in just 2 days. So stay tuned, be looking for that. We can't wait to tell you what it is, but I won't spill the beans right now. So have an amazing month, guys. I hope you do something awesome while you are preparing for homecoming.